Is there a clash between Islam and Western civilization? This was the question being addressed at the British Parliament. It comes amidst rising Islamophobia in the UK and questions around immigration, Sharia law, and the role of Muslims in the country. The event was hosted by Liberal Democrat MP Luke Taylor, who emphasised that Britain's heritage was one of inclusion and acceptance.
You are, each and every one of you here today, entitled to your freedom of worship. You are, each and every one of you, deserving of respect and opportunity. And I hope you feel that being proud of your faith and fighting for your rights, especially here in this place and in this country, you are the latest chapter in the great British story. You belong here, you are welcome here, and I am proud that you are here. Thank you.
Highlighting Islam's message of religious tolerance and freedom of belief, Abdul Qudus Arif, president of Ahmadiyya Muslim Youth Association UK, emphasised the importance of respecting all religions.
Islam has taught that all religions and their holy founders are from Allah the Almighty, and therefore a Muslim is bound to not just believe in them, but show respect and reverence to them all. Contrary to the fear-mongering in parts of the media and right-wing rhetoric, Islam grants complete freedom of belief and expression.
The keynote speaker, Dr. Zahid Khan, addressed a number of concerns about Muslim integration, including how it was Muslims who paved the way for many of today's modern advancements.
But what about Islamic civilization? Because we cannot forget or overlook the material progress that Islamic civilization made in the golden age of Islam, a period when Muslims excelled in different fields. An era saw an explosion of ideas, innovations, and learning.
Dozens of people attended the event, which started with the recitation of the Holy Quran, followed by remarks from the panelists and clips of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih, may Allah peace help her, speaking about true integration and the role of immigrants in building a nation. A lively panel discussion followed with questions ranging from whether Islam is diametrically opposed to Western culture to whether secularism is the only way forward. The attendees were educated about the biggest misconceptions regarding Islam and left knowing why there really is no clash between Islam and Western civilization.
One of the questions in the debate was about, what's one of the biggest misconceptions? And I think it is that fear of Islam. It is that suggestion that Islam is incompatible with Britishness. I think that there are parts of the media, and unfortunately part of those in politics, who push that line. It is untrue. I think the misunderstanding that Islam and Muslims cannot be part of a thriving British culture is unfortunately being pushed, and we must kind of try and foster understanding, and the Ahmadi organisation does so well to foster the understanding between communities, hosting events like this.
I think it's really important to remember that we are part of a society which is a wonderful mix of different faiths and backgrounds and experiences, and all of that is enormously valuable, and it's really important to engage with people as people. And yes, they may be different to you and your life experience, but actually that brings a rich fantasticness to our society and our local communities.
Most of the misconceptions has to do with the media. The West education is not the best when it comes to teaching the history of Islam. And the history itself, it does not favor the Islamic religion. So, to answer your question, if it's compatible with the West, definitely I believe so, because the fundamental values of Christianity come from the peace, and that's the same with Islam.
And yes, my thought has changed in terms of knowledge, understanding, and how we can do more to improve the West image of Muslim. I think for me that's a great part I've learned, that we need to do more to demystify the fear of Muslim.
Nosharon Rashid, MTA News.